Hello, ladies and gents. We are live. Just doing a bit of work today, uploading a few things here and there. As you know, I am a content creator, so I have to get stuff up pretty much every day. It's the only way nowadays. You can't really, unless you're a massive influencer or content creator that's got a really well established audience, you can't really get away with just posting once a week. You need to be constantly reminding people and getting content up there. It's so important nowadays. So I've just been getting my face out there, trying to build some awareness and channel. See if this works. Let's try. Okay, that's not great. And yeah, just been live streaming a lot just to kind of understand a little bit more on the business. How does it work? And yeah, I'm trying to just build the channels at the moment. And I'm very old school. I don't do the whole using bots and AI or anything like that. I'm pure just grow the channels. And I may speak a bit of Chinese here and there. 我的中国的什么呢？ That's right. What's going on with this then? Let's go for that. Got it. Go live. Probably need to invest in some new phones as well. Just sharing a few of these. It's funny when you go through all of this. Cool. Boom. Sharing this live stream because I live stream across multiple platforms. I did a bit of a clear out today as well. A bit of a clear out of my WeChat, which was just felt liberating to get rid of some people out of my life, some terrible people. That a lot of them were just people that didn't get back to me on stuff. You know, from like 2 or 3 years ago. It's like I do believe in the concept of Guanxi and getting your face out there. sorry, I do believe in like connection. What I'm talking about, I'm talking about connections, right? And guanxi, all that stuff. Right, there we go. Okay, that's set up. I've got my WeChat going there. Got my YouTube going there. Next thing is I've got to do some posting. Got to get some content up. So I've been working on this new video today, which will go up on all the channels. Apart from, although it is a video about WeChat, but what do you guys think of my jumper? Very Christmassy, isn't it? It was cold outside in Shanghai, so I thought I'd get this up. And actually, I should eat as well. It's 6 o'clock, isn't it? I'm on a very tight eating schedule at the moment because I'm bulking and eating lots of food, but keeping my diet healthy. I'm not eating any rubbish. I'm eating every 2 to 3 hours at the moment. So I'll do a load of work and 2-3 hours eat. Okay, let's try and get some of this up, shall we? If anyone's got any questions, feel free to ask. Very interested in what's happening with AI now because it's just transforming everything. For the better, who knows? Only time will tell. I mean, even the thumbnails to this live stream I use AI to generate. And you can see, because my face is slightly off, you can still see it's nearly there. I think we're literally generate this and it will just make it. I still haven't found, everyone keeps banging on about, yeah, this AI generate, the videos are really good. The AI generating videos software, that is good. But the stuff I'm seeing with AI generating, if I tell it like generate a photo of me, it just doesn't quite get it yet. It's still not quite there. Even when I give it a really good prompt and I'm using ChatGPT, Gemini, I'm using everything to try. I'm still mid-journey. I'm using them all. I'm still yet to find something where it just nails my face every time. But it's still pretty good from where we were. I always think about that Will Smith video. Right. I'm just going to quickly get my food. I'm going to cook my food, guys. If anybody's got any questions, feel free to drop some comments. I'm just going to quickly cook my food. I promised you guys yesterday that you get to see some of the food that I eat, my ai food, or the ai Thai, I call it. And you'll be able to see the kind of things that I'm eating. So yeah, drop some, 你可以评论一下，你可以问我问题, you can ask me questions below. Speaking English and Chinese. And I'll be back in literally a minute or so. So yeah, drop some comments. Give me some likes. 你可以点个赞，评个论，转个发. And I'll be back in a second. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Right. Wow. A lot of stuff happened today. Has any of you guys been following this Claude bot? This is really interesting. This new AI that's come out literally in the last, 48 hours? Sorry, guys. I'm kind of working on a couple of things at the moment. But if anyone's got any questions, feel free to fire away. Fireball. Do, 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 do. A wiggle, 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 yeah. Yeah, why is that? Yeah, let's try that again. Okay. I'm doing a bit of work. I'm uploading some content. I've been doing these nice, short and sweet. Don't know if you guys can see that. These kind of quick videos about WeChat. And oh, that's my food. And I've been getting them up on all the platforms just to get my face out there a bit. And they're really important nowadays. Everything's about. I'm getting sick of these AI videos. I mean, it's a lot of the AI stuff. I'd say 90 to 95% of it is nonsense right now, but there are some clever campaigns I've seen that I think this year is going to be the year of AI advertising. SEO is going to take less and less precedence now. I know we've been saying this for years. I was speaking to a friend the other day who I remember going to an event, was it about 3 years ago, where they asked the audience at the time, they said, is anyone using AI? And I remember like one guy putting his hand up, and literally within a couple of months, everyone was putting their hand up. So let's go get my food. You can water fan. You can see my food that I'm eating. So, ladies and gents, I will do the big reveal. Right, this is my food that I typically eat throughout the day. So, and this is what my Ai cooks, my auntie, my cleaner in Shanghai, who is absolutely amazing. I've been working with her. She's been working for me for how long? 2000. Yeah, nearly 7 years now. I've known her 7 years. So yeah, amazing lady, and I get to speak Chinese to her every day. Yeah, this is very typical of what I'll eat. So it will be, steak, chicken, vegetables. Is there any carrots in there? She put some carrots. No, she didn't put carrots in this one. And then if I'm after 7, I don't usually eat carbs, but I will have some sort of sweet potato like this, which doesn't look that attractive, but it's very good carbs. And then just to help it go down a bit, of barbecue sauce. And then I've got my water. Oh, my amino acids and yeast one. Give me 2 seconds. I'm not going to show the brand name because this is not a guangao, Busha guangao, but I will take amino acids and yeast one with my food. Wash my hands. Make sure to wash the hands before I eat. So try and do 2 rounds of happy birthday when I eat. And yeah, and then I usually start with the veg first. Always start with the veg. Get moving on that. Now I touch my phone, which is probably not clean. Oh no, I did baby wipe this morning, but and you shouldn't really use your phone when you're eating. But yeah, there we go. Oh, you guys can't see that, can you? Give me 2 seconds. Let me think about this. I am very British, yes. You can't get more British than I am. If I was wearing a suit and had a top hat, then yes, I would be even more British. But so, my keyboard's here. I'll move out of it, but there you go. I can see that a bit better now. No, you can't. You can see I'm prepared for this. There we go. Is that a lot better? There you go. You can see my food. There we go. It's a lot better now. Oh, cool. Brilliant. So there we go. And this is my office. Here in Shanghai. That behind me is my pull-up bar. So I'll try and do a few pull-ups throughout the day. Try and aim for the moment. I'm probably doing about 50 a day. And then I try and do like 30 minutes or 45 minutes of work. Then I'll do some push-ups. I'll do some crunches, do some squats, just get some blood flowing. I always go for a walk late afternoon. So I went for a walk just before this when I went for a walk around 4:30 when it was still light outside. But yeah, I'm just playing around with this at the moment, seeing what works, what doesn't. That's the thing about content is, and I should eat more eloquently. I should eat it more like this, but I just tend to grab it and try and get it in my mouth as quickly as possible. I try and I'm just trying. That's the thing about content creation. You've got to find what kind of works for you and just try different things. You guys are really funny sometimes. Some of the stuff you come out with. In England, we do like broccoli. Yeah, I've learned to eat the vegetables first. Always eat the vegetables first, then eat the meat, then eat the carbs. I'm not a dancing monkey. I'm not going to say that phrase unless I get more likes and more gifts. I'm a complete social media gift grabber. So I'm not going to say that phrase. I've said it in plenty of videos before. There's plenty of videos of me saying that. Keep these questions coming though, guys. Any insightful questions? I do like questions about my life in China or business, AI. I'm finding with the AI stuff, it's difficult to really keep up right now. We've never been in this time in history where things are just moving so quickly. Chicken or pork, both. It's kind of scary, but at the same time exciting. If I could put a pause on AI though today, I would. Like anything. It's like, guys, slow down. Can we discuss this first? Can we discuss this? It's a bit chewy. My eye didn't make this. At least you chopped up the meat, so it's easier to eat. I didn't make it. Am I old fashioned? Yeah, I mean, sometimes I do wish I was living in the 80s. Sometimes I wish I was living. I know everybody always says we're living in an amazing time, the most important time in history, exciting time. But sometimes I'm like, but the music's terrible, right? I mean, everyone's depressed and everyone's confused about genders and all this kind of nonsense. It's like, well, there seemed to be so much division in the world, but it seemed like in the 80s or 90s was you look back at the 90s and I think, wow. Well, yeah, 可以说中文。I always get the same questions. 你会说中文吗？当然。I think that the people that just enter my live stream, 有的人他们直接来进来我的直播，然后他们没看一看我的视频，just 你可以看一看我的视频，but just watch my videos. And a lot of the questions you guys are asking, it's all in the videos. It's all there, plain to see. So, yeah, I'm uploading a bit of content right now. Video content. Uploaded something to YouTube. So this is I like eating a combination of steak and chicken together. It's the most amazing combination. I mean, look at that with a bit of barbecue sauce. Wow. Language exchanges never work. Right? 语言的交流不有用. They're useful for Chinese people, but they're never useful for foreigners. Do you know why? 你知道为什么？为什么语言的交流很有用？中国人有好处，但是老外没有好处。你知道为什么？因为中国人你们的英语的水平比我们的中文的水平高，所以 you're going to benefit more than we will. And whenever I do something in life, it's got to be kind of even. So I don't do language exchanges. I've never had a good language exchange. The best way to learn a language is you pay for a really good teacher, like a strict teacher, who's almost going to beat it into you. My best teachers were the ones that were right, older ladies that really just brushed up on my tones. And so you learn English, I learn Chinese, doesn't work. My YouTube account is Bai De Han as well. It's easy to find me. It's always Bai De Han. Everyone always asks me, I can't find you. It's so easy to find me. Bai De Han. BAIDEHN. And I'm live streaming on YouTube right now as well. Same time. And that question about how long have I stayed in China? I know Chinese people love that question. Like, how long have you been in China? If you've been in a year, it's not long enough. If it's 10 years, I can trust you. But I've answered that question so many times now, guys. If I ignore your question, it's because I've asked it many times or it's in my videos. So go watch it in the videos. Okay, 我说中文。中文，普通话，中国话，我说中国话。美丽中国走起来，一起摇摆。Remember that song? 春节的时候。I'm just uploading this video right now. Right now, I'm streaming across two. Now, this is Weixin Shiping. That is YouTube. I'm going to open up TikTok soon. I'm just doing a bit of posting. I'm posting a video, which I was going to put it on Weixin Shiping, right? I don't know if you guys have seen this, but I did some videos recently. 我最近我发布微信视频的视频, right? Videos about WeChat, but you guys don't watch them. Like when I put stuff about my WeChat videos, like me walking around this WeChat event, none of you guys are interested. And everyone's only interested in Great Britain or the how does one sound more British? People love those videos. But that's not the real me. That's an act. I'm an actor in those videos. Oh, 感谢你. 感谢你. All right, there you go. 标准. Yeah, I mean, guys, check out my WeChat videos. I literally did some WeChat videos recently about like the state of WeChat. And I thought they were really good. And they're only like 20 seconds long. That's not true. People don't usually watch videos on WeChat. That is not true at all. Weixin Shiping, the platform, is massive now. It's competing with Douyin and Xiaohongshu. So it's getting a lot bigger. Visa questions, I have no idea. You'd have to go like speak to a visa specialist. I'm not an expert on visa stuff. Yeah, I mean, Weixin Shiping is because Xiaohongshu recently. I don't know if you've noticed Xiaohongshu, Red Note. They've got algorithm problems. Like, all of my friends are complaining that like all of their traffic is down. I mean, I've got 178,000 Shiqi Wan. Look, Shiqi 对 Wan 多 and 107. If you had 170,000 subscribers on YouTube, you'd get decent. You wouldn't get 1,000 views on a video. You'd probably get more. So there's something wrong. 小红书现在他们有问题，抖音也有问题，但是微信视频没有问题。So yeah, I'm just uploading some vids at the moment. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I mean the Xiaohongshu refugees, that at the time was really frustrating for me because I knew they wouldn't ban TikTok. God, it's taken me half an hour to eat. And so I knew they wouldn't ban TikTok, and then they all these people just came onto the Xiaohongshu platform, and the content creators like me, they've been doing Xiaohongshu for 5 years plus. We, you know, I'm not here to complain, but we weren't kind of left behind a little bit. And then as soon as TikTok wasn't banned, all those refugees, they kind of went back to TikTok. It's like, well, that's always been my thing with Xiaohongshu. They're very difficult to deal with as a team. Xiaohongshu 的团队和抖音的团队 there's no loyalty there. People just come and go all the time. But with the Weixin Shiping team, I know them personally. I'm not saying that just because I'm live streaming here. They're lovely, and like I've met them. No sound. Can you guys hear me now? 现在可以听得到吗？听得到。Yeah. So I'm not here to complain, but I'm not going to tell you where, but I live quite close to Xiaohongshu, right? Xiaohongshu is in Shanghai. We all know where they are, right? Yeah, I've been invited once in 5 years. Like it's just crazy. It's crazy. As a platform, You know, in the first few years, they were amazing with me, and then all of a sudden, the problem with like the Chinese social media with things like Xiaohongshu is if they paid creators to make content, a bit like YouTube. Yeah, YouTube is based on ads, right? Watch time. If it was a very clear, and this is where Bilibili kind of lost it as well. For content creators, if you grew millions of fans or thousands of fans and you actually built up a network like organically and you produced really great content, which was educational or entertaining, or it benefited humanity, then like my channel, then and creators were paid for what they do. I mean, this has happened in history, right? Musicians, artists, bands that should have been paid. You know, the guys at the top of these platforms, they get paid, right? But the content creators, they don't. So give me some gifts. Everything I'm saying is true. Like if it was a lot more, they need to. This has always been the issue with kind of the social media in China is if they paid creators, it would alleviate a lot of the issues. Because now, when you get brand deals through the platforms like Xiaohongshu or Douyin, you have to pay agents, right? I mean, I don't like Instagram either. Instagram is one of the, I have Instagram, but I've never been able to grow it as a channel. I just never. Xiaohongshu, I know how to grow. WeChat, I know how to grow. I know how to grow the Chinese channels. TikTok, I know how to grow, but I never quite worked out the other platform. YouTube's another one. I'm never quite. I was probably a bit late. It's never too late to start something, I'd say, if you've really got value. But it's all about, as Alex Hormozi says now, I'm a big fan of Alex Hormozi. I like what he says. It's just about volume. Like, you got to get yourself out there. If you're not posting and doing content, you'll never grow. Ah. So I'm posting this video. Oh, God. True. I think my audience has always been Chinese. That's why I've been very very grateful for my Chinese fans. Because and the other thing is about China, I've never really had nasty comments. I've had weird ones certainly, but compared to what some of my Western friends have on the Western platforms, people are vicious there. But I don't just do this for the gifts. I do this for the love of the fans. I should really eat more. I've got so much work to do tonight, and then I've got to do a live stream tomorrow. I could be. Why only could? You should already be my fan. Should be loving me already. This beef, my eye kind of messed up today. It's like chewing rubber. gonna have to speak to my A next time because nice. We're having dinner together. And sorry, guys, I'm being quite rude, but I need to get this content up. If I don't get it up now, then I won't have it shot. Oh, there we go. Are you lives in China now? I shouldn't really make fun of your English because my Chinese isn't much better. 我感谢你们的礼物。Oh, it's been a long old day today, though. I've been up since 5:30. My routine was not good this morning, though. I did some work when I woke up, which is not good. What I should have done is had a bit of a stretch and then gone to the gym. Instead, I did some work and then I went to the gym. It's not good. Your brain needs kind of time in the morning to wake up. A lot of people want my WeChat, right? But I'm only going to add people who really support me. And I really don't like it when someone says, "Woman, can we be friends?" Because friendship takes real investment. I was thinking about that today. Like my friends I have in my life, we've known each other for 10 years plus, and we keep in regular contact, as in daily or at least weekly speaking. Not necessarily a phone call, but we're messaging. And I'm only going to invest in people that do that with me now. Actually, this is the first time I've done this while eating. Mei Shi the Wang Hong. Let's see if I can get my other one going. Let's see if I can. Let's see if this works. If I don't answer your questions, guys, it's probably because I've already answered it before. Cool. Okay. Cool. You can ask where I'm from. I don't think you'll get it. If I miss a question that isn't obvious, like where am I from or how long we've been in China, then you can add that in, guys. And again, I need context. So if you just put a random message in there, I'm not going to get any context. I always say to you guys, introduce yourself. hi, my name is Daniel. I'm from here. And my question is like that's always the best. If you were to meet me in the street, you wouldn't just come up to me and be like, "Bleh," right? You would introduce yourself. Do I think wine is evil? If you drink too much of it, yes. I think a glass of wine every now and again is okay. I'm not actually a big drinker. I did this video recently on wine, and that was like a one-off thing. Like, I went to some wineries. I actually filmed that at some wineries in Australia. I'm not a wine connoisseur, a sommelier, or I don't mind a glass of wine, but honestly speaking, I don't really drink alcohol. I'm not very British in that sense. If it's a hot summer's day and I'm with my family, or I'm with my friends, then a nice cold beer. You can't beat that. You can't beat a nice cold beer. Do I make lots of money making live streaming? No. I make barely anything. But those gifts that I've been sent there, that won't be more than probably 10 RMB, plus I'll be taxed on that. So no, it's not great. And it is frustrating for me sometimes. I'll see these live streamers that have got thousands of these gifts. And they're talking nonsense. And but yeah, if I missed your question, it's because then why do I do it? I do it because I'm learning more about social media. I'm learning how it works. I'm kind of getting familiar with the camera. I do it because I enjoy it. I know, some ASMR videos. I feel like that space is really saturated. There's so many people, and I'm up against those girls with those big boobs. I can't really compete with that. They're like, ASMR. Actually, is that? There's so many out there. These girls that like kind of put their boobs out like that, and then, yeah, crazy. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I can't compete with that. Actually, if you're a female, I always say that just get on social media. It's things like I would say things like LinkedIn and things like that. If you're a woman posting on LinkedIn, you get more engagement than the guys. So just post as far away. Good question. Oh wait, here's a few questions. I'm gonna deal with some of these. So if I should drink wine when I want to be promoted in the workplace, what should I do? Right, okay. So I don't know the full context and story. That's a good question. But can I pin that question? Here we go. Essentially, the question here is, should I drink wine when I want to be promoted in the workplace? I know it's a part of some Asian cultures to drink with your bosses, right? I did a spate of that in like 2018. I had a boss, a Chinese boss. I won't say where he's from, but he sort of encouraged us to drink, and I liked the social element of it. The social element was really good. I did actually like that side of it. And actually, I was working in a WeWork at the time, so they had free beer. It was really cool. That was when WeWork was good. Now it's just a shit show. But But if you have to drink alcohol to get a deal over the line, that shouldn't be the reason you get the deal over the line. To get promoted or to get a deal should be based on how good you are, right? Your merit, not how good you are at drinking. I think ultimately, I think that's changing in China now. This question, it's not a case of you have to go to KTV or you have to drink. I went to a business dinner recently and I was just really upfront to the guys. I just said, look, don't judge me, but I'm not the best at drinking. I'd prefer not to drink because I'm really being healthy at the moment. I haven't drunk in over a month now. So, what should you do? I don't know the full context. You'd have to, like, underrated, that's your name, right? You'd have to share the whole context. I don't know the whole story. I think if it's just doing it once in a while, drinking, it's okay. But if you're having to drink every week all the time, then that's just going to take a massive toll on your health. And maybe you want to look into another option. I don't know. What was my major in university? My undergraduate was international law, 国际法律，本科是国际法律。My master's was in like China studies, 中国语言文化和经济。我的硕士是中国文化语言经济了 China Studies 在复旦大学Fudan University. Am I a professional actor? No, sometimes I wish I was. I'll tell you guys a quick story that I've not told anyone before. When I was in high school, I was really academic. I was 学霸，我高中的时候我是学霸。And I was also really good at drama. So I was always quite a confident fellow. I could get up on stage and public speaking, things like that. I didn't have an issue with that. And sometimes I look back at my life and think, maybe if I just, at 18, just tried to become an actor, what might have happened? And sometimes I think about that. I do think about, what if I'd have just hustled and run around London and kind of what Ed Sheeran, I know Ed Sheeran is a musician, but Ed Sheeran, how he got famous was he just played anywhere he could in London and would sleep on people's couches. I sometimes think about that. Like, is it a regret? Could I go back in time? Could I have been an actor? Maybe. But you've really got to have talent. There's a little bit of, I don't want to use the word luck, but yeah. Yeah, so I would just stay away from alcohol. Guitar. I think you guys have spotted my little guitar there. Yeah. I do have a guitar. Ugh. Yeah, down there. I started playing when I was 11 or 12, but honestly speaking, it's another regret of mine. I didn't really stay consistent with it. I play it every now and again. I don't play it every day. I really should. The host, you breathe so heavy, I fear. How to make me get happy? Again, that's a really kind of broad question. Anything in life, I always say start with your sleep. Like, try and sort your sleep out first. Get your health in order and then work on the rest. Sorry, I'm going through all these comments now. Yeah, I tell you what, I never closed a deal by drinking in my life. I don't think I did. Looking back over the last decade of doing business, did I ever actually close business from just having a drink with someone? And no, I closed the business because I was good at what I was doing. I was delivering on the work. How can you have dinner for such a long time? I don't know. I should have eaten it. It's taken me nearly an hour to eat this Italian dish, but it's because I'm speaking at the same time, I'm thinking about what to say. Really good questions, guys. I love these questions. I really love these questions. 你们的问题太好了. Very profound, very 好奇. That's what I go. Very curious. 你们的问题好奇. Did I have my Angie-Swan? I don't think I did, did I? My more than Angie-Swan. My amino acids. Anyway, guys, I might cut things in about 5 minutes. I've got lots of work to do. I should really play this thing, this guitar, as well. I should maybe have half an hour today. Let's have a bit of a strum. Wow, 757 people in here. That is insane. This is why China's my market. But yeah, I'm going to cut off in about probably 5 minutes. 5分钟以后会下播. Sure, harder, but I've still got my... I might save this actually, because there's maybe too many carbs today. Should I save this or eat this now? It's gone up to 7. In Great Britain, sweet potato. But it's just insane. It's like nearly 800 people on my WeChat. Nothing on TikTok. Nothing on YouTube. I'm still trying to work out this algorithm. The algorithm. You drink a lot of big... I'm not going to say it. Another reason why I do the live streams on WeChat is because every time I do it, I get another 100 fans. Honestly, another 100 fans. You see how easy it is just to scale in here? It's very easy to grow on WeChat. 微信视频很容易。My little sweet potato. That's actually quite a nice, for anyone that's got a partner, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband or wife, you can call them my little sweet potato or the 小红薯. 你是我的小红薯. So你别叫他们宝贝, 宝宝, 亲爱的, 你可以叫他们小红薯, 你是我的小红薯. I mean, with alcohol, I never really like the taste. I think that... I think it's because... Oh, my voice went up then. I think because when I was 14, 15, when I was in school, in 高中的时候, 14岁, 15岁, 15岁, 声调很重要, my tones. I think... oh, cool. Add me into that group. I often transfer your video to my friends. Add me into the group. I'm always open to it. If I can plug my content anyway. And I appreciate that. Ding. 我爱你. 感谢你. Anyone that does a 装法, my favorite words in Chinese are 装法, 评论, 免费, 红包, and yeah, 给我钱. That's my or 大的. That's my favorite words in Chinese. I want to eat my... so good. Yeah, so every time I do these live streams, I'll get like at least minimum like another 100 fans. So it's like it's so worth it. That's why I do it. Anyway, 感谢你们的礼物，你们的礼物太棒了，我爱你们。But yeah, guys, I'm gonna share ball soon. 我马上我会下播。我明天早上7点 about 7 o'clock in the morning. I do live stream only for TikTok and WeChat at the moment. I wish I could do Xiaohongshu. I wish I could do Red Note, but the problem with Red Note is they always cut me. 他们总是怎么说？下我的直播，小红书他们总是下我的直播，因为在小红书有时候说英语。By the way, I hate those Lao Wai that teach English speaking Chinese. It is not possible. It's the stupidest way to learn a language in another language. If you want to learn English, your teacher should be speaking English at you all the time. Like me, if I want to learn 如果我要学中文，我要我的老师总是说中文。Yeah, so guys, 我马上我会下播，马上吃好了。好吃 so tasty and healthy. If anyone's got any more final questions, let me know. But I will also I've got to wash my hands. Give me 2 seconds. Let me wash my hands. Woohoo! And yeah, if you're in the UK, you're a Laowai. And you can't really learn to speak English by watching a live stream. Like if you want to learn a language, you're not going to learn it by watching a live stream. You're going to learn it by interacting with people, like meeting people and speaking with them. Anyway, guys, 现在我会下播，感谢你们的支持，我爱你们，你们太棒了。And yeah, if any of you got any questions, 你可以私信我。Wow, 感谢你的礼物。You can just message me. I do have a WeChat group. 我有自己的微信群。如果你要加入我的微信群，你可以私信我。But I do have a stipulation, guys. Some people just add me. I only allow fans in that actually interact with my content. Some people say, hey, can I join my WeChat group? Yeah, you can. But you need to speak. Like if you're in the group, you don't just sit there. You got to speak. So I only want to have people in there that are really interactive and actually like and comment on my content. Like I want people that invested in me, invested in the content. So yeah, guys, feel free to if you're interested, you can add me. But I need to see more comments. Like I get people all the time saying, can I join your WeChat group? It's like, yeah, sure. Have you watched any of my videos? No. Why would you? It's a fan group, not for learning English. It's a fan group for supporting what I do. So my best suggestion, like if I wanted to join a fan group, the first thing I'm going to do is like and comment on as many of their videos as possible, watch a lot of their content. Then I'm going to message the person and say, hey, can I join your group? So why does this person keep putting in, what is this? I don't know what that is. So yeah, guys, 现在我会下播。I'm going to cut the live stream. So 你们太棒了，我爱你们。And 加油，晚上好. Thank you so much for your support. 再见. Bye bye. Bye bye.